Chapter 17 from West African Folk Tales by William H. Barker. Read for LibriVox.org by Esther. Honourable Minu. It happened one day that a poor Akim man had to travel from his own little village to Accra, one of the big towns on the coast. This man could only speak the language of his own village, which was not understood by the men of the town. As he approached Accra he met a great herd of cows. He was surprised at the number of them, and wondered to whom they could belong. Seeing a man with them, he asked him, "To whom do these cows belong?" The man did not know the language of the Akim man, so he replied, "Minu," "I do not understand." The traveler, however, thought that Minu was the name of the owner of the cows, and exclaimed, "Mr. Minu must be very rich." He then entered the town. Very soon he saw a fine large building, and wondered to whom it might belong. The man he asked could not understand his question, so he also answered, "Minu." "Dear me, what a rich fellow Mr. Minu must be!" cried the Akim man. Coming to a still finer building with beautiful gardens around it, he again asked the owner's name. Again came the answer, "Minu." "How wealthy Mr. Minu is!" said our wondering traveler. Next he came to the beach. There he saw a magnificent steamer being loaded in the harbor. He was surprised at the great cargo which was being put on board, and inquired of a bystander, "To whom does this fine vessel belong?" "Minu," replied the man. "To the Honourable Minu also. He is the richest man I ever heard of," cried the Akim man. Having finished his business, the Akim man set out for home. As he passed down one of the streets of the town, he met men carrying a coffin, and followed by a long procession, all dressed in black. He asked the name of the dead person, and received the usual reply, "Minu." "Poor Mr. Minu!" cried the Akim man. "So he has had to leave all his wealth and beautiful houses, and die just as a poor person would do. Well, well, in future I will be content with my tiny house and little money." And the Akim man went home quite pleased to his own hut. End of chapter 17. This recording is in the public domain.